Hello everyone and welcome back to Next Stitch Designs with me Sylvia. In today's video I am going to show you how to crochet this very cute granny stripe scarf for the children. So for today's scarf, I will be using this beautiful red one and the white yarn Simply Chunky paint box. You will also need 5mm hook, a yarn needle, a tape measure, and a pair of scissors. And the pattern repeat for this scarf will be 3 rows with the red color and 5 rows with the white color. First we are going to start with the slip knot. Hold your yarn and lasso, wrap it around your 2 fingers and create a cross. Go under this first one, on top of the second one, pull it down and twist your hook and release. And this is your slip knot. For my scarf I am going to chain 18 plus 1 for the width, or any multiple of 3 plus 1. So it's up to you how wide you want your scarf to be. But for me, I will chain 18 plus 1. So yarn over and pull through the loop you had on your hook like so. So 1, 2, 3, and multiple means 3, 6, 9, and so on. So continue chaining 18. Once you have your 18 chains, we are going to add one more like so. Now we are going to place double crochet into the 4th chain from the hooks 1, 2, 3, 4, and into this 4th one place your first double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2, and this chain of 3 is counting as your first one. So we have 1, 2, and into this same chain you will place one more double crochet like so, and now we have 3 double crochet into the same chain. We are going to skip next 2 chains, and into this 3rd one you will do exactly the same. You will place 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and one more, all 3 in the same chain, as you can see. And again we are going to skip next 2 chains, and into this 3rd chain we will place 3 double crochet again, and we will repeat this all the way across. 3 double crochet, skip 2 chains, 3 double crochet, and so on all the way. And once you come to your last one, I show you what to do next. So I am finishing this row 1 and I should have 3 chains left, and into this last chain here, once you skip your 2 chains, into the last one you will do exactly the same. You will place 3 double crochet as we did before. And this is your row 1 completed. Now we can start row 2, chain 3 and turn your work. For row 2 you will be placing 3 double crochet in each of these gaps or spaces, if you like so. Into this first space place 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, like so. And every other row you will have a tiny loop at the start like this. So find your next space here, and the next and the next, and in all those spaces you will place 3 double crochet, and once you get to the end I show you what to do next. So into the next space place 3 double crochet, 1, 2 3 into the next, and do not chain between those clusters at all. Simply just work 3 double crochet in each space across. And at the end of this row 2, I have last space left here, so I will place my last 3 double crochet. And as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3 double crochet left, and this last double crochet was our chain of 3. So on top of the chain of 3, you will place your last double crochet like so. Chain 3 and turn your work. For row 3, as you can see, your first space is right here, and then you have chain of 3. So in this first space, you will place 2 more double crochet, and this chain of 3 is counting as your first double crochet. So you will place only 2 more into the same space, like so. And also every other row you will start like this, that you will have very first space here, and you will have chain of 3, which will be your first double crochet, and then you will add only 2 more double crochet into the same space, and then you will simply continue working your 3 double crochet in each space across, and again into this last space here, where was your loop from the previous row, you will place your last cluster or 3 double crochet. And that's what we have for row 3, like so. Now you can continue in the same color if you like, but I am going to show you how to change the colors. So I will go back a little bit until I have only 2 double crochet in the same space, like so. And I will work my last double crochet like this, but I will not finish it. And now I will have 2 loops on my hook like so. Now you can cut the yarn off, the red one, and leave the long yarn end so you can hide it later on. Now bring your white color like so, and make sure again you have a longer yarn end so it's easier to hide later on. Place it on your hook like this and pull through those 2 loops like so. Now you can leave it like this and then continue, but before we continue, I like to tie a knot like so, just to make it extra secured. So now we have this loop, and we are going to continue with the white one. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and start your row 4. So as you can see, now for this row we will be working into this first space here, like so. And again in this first row with white one, or the row 4, you will have this tiny loop at the start, as you can see right here. So this is our first row with the white color, but altogether it's our 4th row. And now we are going to do exactly what we did before. So we will be placing 3 double crochet in each space across. Like so. And as this row had this tiny loop at the start, we will have tiny loop at the end. So I have my last 3 double crochet here in this space, like so. And now I will place only 1 double crochet on top of this last double crochet or chain of 3, like so. So you will have loop at the start and loop at the end every other row again. Chain 3 and turn your work like so. And as you can see, again, every other row you will start in this very first space, but you will add only 2 more double crochet in that very first space, because this chain of 3 is counting as your first double crochet. So to complete cluster we will add only 2 more, as we did at the start. So you will continue like so. And again, as you already know, we'll be working clusters in each space across, 3 double crochet in each space. Do not chain between the clusters. So you will repeat it like so until you come to your last loop here. And again, in that last loop you will place 3 double crochet like so. Chain 3 and turn your work. And again, you will work in these spaces as we did before, and you will repeat row 1 and 2 until you have the length you need for your scarf. Of course, this scarf can be made in any size and every width. Just remember, for the width you need to chain any multiple of 3 plus 1, and for the length you will simply add more rows. So I am finishing with the red one, and I wanted to say, if you start with the red color, you need to finish with the red color as well. So I started red and finish with red. But of course you can start with white one if you like, but remember you will need to finish with the white one. So my pattern was 3 red rows and 5 white ones. So I finished with 3 rows with a red, like so. So the both sides are exactly the same. And in measurements I have 5.5 inches width or 14 centimeters, and the length is about 34 inches or 86.5 centimeters. But as I said before, you can make it as wide as you like or as long as you like. And of course you can use any yarn as well. It doesn't have to be this chunky yarn. Next, we are going to add the tassels. This part is optional. So for the tassels, first you need to decide how long you want your tassels to be. So for my tassels, I decided to go with 5 inches, and then you will need to double the length of your tassels because you will fold it in half. So for me, it was 5 inches, and then I doubled the length, so it's 10 inches long, and I will do 2-3 lengths 10 inches long like so, and then I will halve it like this. So I will have 5 inches long tassels. Now I will place 5 tassels, and I will have 3 red and 2 white between. So 1 red in the middle, so inside your hook, from the bottom like this, fold your tassel like so in half. Now place the loop on the hook, pull through like this, and you have this big loop, and bring all those ends through the big loop, and this is your first tassel completed. Now I decided to go with a red on the sides and 2 white between, but it's up to you how you gonna place them. You can have them all white or all red, it's up to you. So I will place 1 in this corner, the same way as we did the middle one, and 1 on the other corner right here. Pull through, make this loop bigger like so, and bring all those ends. And now for the white ones. So I will place 1 between right here, and one white one between right here. And once you have all your tassels like so, you can trim it with your scissors and decide if you want them maybe a little bit more shorter or just make it nice and straight. And this is it. This is our beautiful granny stripe scarf for the children. But of course, you can make it in any size you like or any color and with any yarn. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like it, share it, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Unique Stitch Designs. Don't forget to find me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you very much for watching.